So we're going to use this region of the kick alongside the hats to push through trash together and create some really gritty top end. I'm just going to save this project, BG kick trash 2. Could turn them both down a little bit so we're not creating too much distortion. Well, unintentional distortion anyway. So, gonna get trash 2 out and yeah, play out with some settings. So usually my chains look a bit like this. So I'll have a trash and then an EQ and a trash and an EQ. So, okay. So let's try some various settings. Sounds like a bass sound kind of. You're starting to get that kind of saw wavy crunch bit. It's more obvious with that blitz setting. My kind of go-to is in the drive section here. It's called Dystropia, and we'll kind of hear the sound change as I push this drive up. It's pretty badass, really, and the amount of low end drastically changes the sound that trash creates. Obviously, with all this, the mids and lows kind of get a bit ruined by the distortion, but it's the top end that we're interested in. So we're going to send this group to group 2, purely because Cubase only allows for, I think it's 8 plugins, whilst sending it to another group gives us another 8, and we can kind of keep on layering without any worries about running out of plugin slots. So, as I said, this low end is a bit, I don't know, too pushed, and the mids are the same. So we don't really want any of that. So we're going to put, later down the chain, a low cut. It'll help us focus in on what the bit that we're going to keep. So there's not really much point listening to that low end if we're just going to cut it out anyway. So kind of find a point at which we like the balance between the distortion and the kind of the sound of the hat still. That's more of a creative thing. That's more of an effects, I guess. And this still somewhat sounds like a drum. And then yeah, maybe crunch it a little bit more with one of the other ones. NoiseArt is a good, cool one. Alright, so let's get that bounced down. In fact, I'll remove the low cut a bit lower, just because you can't add in the frequencies that you've got rid of, but you can always cut them. So, okay, so B, G, kick, dist 1. Okay, so that's what I'll look at that one. It sounded pretty cool. So yeah, you'd layer that on top of the original kick,